I'm back in Space Age, where we are processing some scrap on Fulgora over here, turning it into holmium solution, electrolyte, and some random rare and epic quality goods that are being trained back to our main base. Oh, look at that timing. And the holmium solution and electrolyte are being turned into electromagnetic science, slowly but surely. At the beginning of this episode, we are going to improve this base a little bit because we're not really processing that much scrap right now. We're also out of power, so I'm going to fix that with solid fuel and ice, which are in high supply here, and I'm just recycling it right now, which is not necessarily what I want to do. In order to fix that power, let's do that first. We will add some things to Fulgora supply. Specifically, we'll use heating towers to burn the solid fuel, but I'll just handcraft those on Fulgora. We need the heat pipes from Volcanus. We need, what are they called? Heat exchangers. Some steam turbines, and the ratio is roughly 2-to-1. It's nice enough, or it's close enough to 2-to-1 that's fine. And the steam turbines having a little extra steam in them than the heat exchangers actually produce means that they act sort of like a little battery, which Fulgora is all about the batteries, so might as well. Cool. So then, while we wait on that, what am I going to do? Let's just expand these recyclers, and in order to do that, I'll do something like horizontal flip it here, which means I need to get rid of these substations, which means I want to probably use medium power poles in that sort of pattern. Yeah, indeed. Something like so. I call this a pretty good start, but of course we need many more recyclers, don't we? We also need more inserters, fascinatingly enough. Well, let us merge these belts, figure out what we want to do with the outputs. I think... Oh, and we're out of belts too, okay. Should I use my rare and epic recyclers? What else am I going to do with them? Okay. So let's rethink this. Rethink all this. This was so silly. It was very silly. I can't believe I balanced that. I don't know what inspired me to do that. But anyways, I want a few more of these things, including all the batteries are going back to my base. Oops. Of any quality, all the batteries. All of the blue circuits, those are handy to have at my main base. All the low density structures, those are handy to have at my main base. Is that it? Yeah, I want to recycle everything else, I think. We shall recycle everything else. So that's it. Ooh, also wait, what is happening here? I want output priority. Yeah, I do. I guess input priority too, huh? That was a pretty big mistake, actually. I've been recycling a lot of rare and epic things because I wasn't outputting this belt onto, this splitter. Okay, well, I fixed it. I got there in the end. And then, let's see, let's switch that priority. So these are the two belts going back to the recyclers. All right. And then all of this stuff can come right back this way, go into that belt, and go back to base. So let's copy paste this in such a way that I will be able to combine the belts. Possibly hooked everything up correctly? Who knows? And then we can Perfect. And this belt here is just to get rid of stone. There should not ever be a lot of it coming by. All right, cool. So now we are processing these full belts. Yes, very good. We need to do something with our solid fuel and ice, of course. In fact, let me put a storage tank for the water. So this tank is how we're going to handle all the ice disposal. Yeah. Because we're going to dispose of ice by disposing the water if the water gets high. But I need to make sure this thing is how I want it. And the right way to do that is... And that way we have the right qualities that, you know, like it was just backing up on this belt because every piece of ice in this chunk of belt here was a high quality. And since it wasn't flowing, this was never seeing the lower quality. Okay. So now we're getting more water. I can burn it, but first I have to go back to base and pick up everything. Let's keep taking care of business. And here's, now that we have so much more stuff coming in, let's put it in chests. And I wanted to be on that train, didn't I? Come back. Oh, it stops on a dime. I'm not sure I ever knew that. Back at the main base, and now we can see we have a ton of resources coming in. They're going to sideload on this belt, which I think is okay. It'll kind of space out, you know, like not all of the blue circuits are going to get unloaded at once. Not all the batteries. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of batteries. So I think this is probably an okay way to do it. But I do want to come over here now and have a little bypass for the things that I don't want to get rid of. The things that are rare or greater should bypass my trash, and we'll input priority those things. Yeah? Did I do that right? I think so. I don't think I have to worry about that messing up at all. Okay. Cool. Carry on. And then while I'm here, I'm going to add more supercapacitors because I think these are pretty much working nonstop. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we got lots of plates. So let me double this up. Like right here or something. Huzzah! Twice as many electromagnetic plants making supercapacitors. I could also come down here and see if I have better quality ones, because that'll makes the crafting speed a lot faster. I don't think it does anything for like productivity or anything, but better crafting speed is excellent when I'm using quality instead of speed modules, right? Because I can't put speed modules anywhere near these things, and that's not hitting it. Okay, cool. Obviously, you can see we have low power, but we have a ton of accumulators, so let's just fix this, and I need to fix my inventory as well, which I can do real fast. Oh, look how much cleaner that is. I still have junk I don't want in there, but cleaner. I didn't say cleanest, I said cleaner. And more accumulators up here should fix my problem. I don't have the ice for what I'm doing at my outpost over here. Pretty sure we're out of water, so gotta conserve water. Okay. Oh, and I need more, probably power poles, right? I have 5 more power poles. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Here's what we'll do. We'll put a upgrade planner so that we're turning all the common ones into uncommon accumulators. So now I don't have any uncommon, rare, or epic accumulators in my inventory, just the common stuff. Oh, and I'm noticing I don't like that. I don't like the alerts. So you hold down shift when you do that and it gets rid of all the upgrade planners. All right, back to the outpost? I think so. Except I almost forgot to put these accumulators in a chest where they will be used in the electromagnetic science packs, which are indeed short of accumulators. So that was auspicious timing, perhaps. Whew. Wait, did I finish mech armor? Oh, sick. All right, now I don't have uncommon power armor 2, do I? Can I make uncommon power armor 2? Nah, not easily. Let's just make a regular old mech armor, and maybe we can gamble with like a 10% efficiency module. This can't be made in anything other than an assembler. Okay. So I just need regular old holmium plates, regular old superconductors, which, oh, I need to have a chest of this, don't I? Okay, and this I want probably any quality. Oh, wait. Hang on. I need to use my quality storage thing for that, don't I? Could I just put it right here? I can. Let's do it. Superconductors right here. All right. Just waiting on supercapacitors, and then I'll take off my power armor and put it in a quality assembler. There we go, baby. I feel so naked without my armor. I look so different without my armor. I actually don't know. Do I look different without armor? Never noticed. Kinda. Yeah, okay. Fair bit. Fair bit. All right, and then I probably... Oh, I'm going. Well, isn't this exciting? Am I going to get quality? That'd be so exciting. Mech armor. What? That is a very different look. All right. Cool. And let's see. We're pretty fast and we can jump over things, right? Whee! Sweet. I feel slow. Oh, it's because our power... Movement bonus. Ah, yeah, it goes down. Why does movement bonus go down? There we go, there we go. The roboports were consuming all of the energy, so that every time I moved, the exoskeleton electricity went down because I didn't have enough electricity to do the roboports and the exoskeletons. But now that the roboports are up, yeah, you can see we can move around and charge our batteries at the same time. So that's cool. Okay. Anyways, and now we can fly, and that's excellent. And I missed my train, and that's not excellent. All right, I love this mech armor. I can just fly over things. What a difference. What a difference that makes. I've never really been one for, like, squeak through, you know? The mod squeak through that is basically mech armor. I'm understanding now. But, yeah, it's still nice to have. All right, if we have more than 5,000 water in here, then we will do something with it. I will also pump it out. Let's see. Yeah, so that this always fills up. Because I don't know. I don't understand how the new fluid mechanics work, but I feel like it might be important. And let's get this power going ASAP, because as you can see, we have no power. We need water and we need solid fuel. And yes, I do just want to burn the solid fuel non-stop, I think. Don't see a reason why not to. If we run out of power, we run out of power, no problem. And then each one of those heating towers can power, let's see, 10 megawatts for a heat exchanger and 40 megawatts. So each one of those can power 4 heat exchangers. I've done that math before. I'll redo it. Redesign the wheel every time. Why not? Something like that. I just need more materials, pipes, heat pipes, power poles. And it's just now occurring to me that since we actually need more ice in the main base, why wouldn't I just make the excess ice go back to my main base? I don't know. I don't know why. Because I'm being a silly goose. All right. Very cool. Well, now that we've got power up and running, there's just a few more things I want to do on Fulgora before we take to space. That's right, we're getting off of Fulgora soon. Next thing I want to do is add more scrap mining on this new little outpost thing, like so. And that's it, I do believe. Everyone hates putting up pump jacks because they end up looking like this. I don't care. All right, cool. Now we got way more scrap than we can deal with. Let's leave this outpost. I think this outpost is good. Should I deal with stone real quick? Yes. Yes. I want this stone to run into this belt here, so that this always flows nonstop, and we'll just recycle some extra stone, right? Output priority to the right? Yeah. And then input priority, the new stuff. Yep. That's how I like it. So now this is going quickly. Let me fix this while I'm thinking about it, because I don't like that was side loading onto one side. I think I would rather input priority this so that it's always flowing. Oh, hello. And we can't get hit by trains anymore, right? That's sweet. What other text do we have? We do have some text, don't we? Let's do Tesla weapons so I can set that up in Gleba. I'll make sure that we have electromagnetic science here. Nope. We're not getting electromagnetic science, huh? Here? Not enough to fill one rocket. Oh, but almost. Okay. Whatever. Something I would like to do is put ice and everything else that's coming in here that belongs on my second belt onto that second belt. So like all I need to do pretty much is copy paste this series of inserters like that. We're not going to get all of it, especially if I don't power it up. But I think that will help. Like a considerable amount, making sure the ice gets where it needs to go. And keeping the belt, like my main sushi belt, from getting clogged up. Okay, electromagnetic science, almost. And it's the accumulators. And why is it the accumulators? Because of the batteries, huh? Even though we're sending all those batteries from our outpost back here. Oh, I bet it's because the supercapacitors, I increased production of supercapacitors. And I'm noticing they're buffering up on the belt a fair bit. Let me change this to a bulk inserter so that it's not stacking on the belt. They've been stacking. That's probably, we could call that a problem. Let me take all the stacked ones off and go put them back in the chest so that they get put on the belt a little bit nicer. And then I need to do something like only insert if we need them. Only if the supercapacitors are less than 100 in here. And then it'll back up on here. These will get backed up and we'll be all good. Okay, that will send the batteries towards our accumulators so that we'll be able to actually make electromagnetic science. Okay. And we sent the rocket back, so we should be getting Tesla weapons soon. What next? I think I just want to go. And I'm going to put myself in here, I think. Which means I'm going to need to put things in chests. But before I do that, I want to make sure we have enough bot coverage everywhere so that in case I need to mess with anything from afar, we'll be able to do that. Okay, so the RoboPort coverage. Let's see. This is possibly a good lesson. You can do anything with bots as long as you have bots, RoboPort coverage, power, and 2 important things. 3 important things? How many important things do you need? 4 important things? Power poles and inserters are important. And then the other important things you need are assembling machines Assembling machine 3s will get random quality stuff. I just like the idea of having an insane amount of quality stuff. So sue me, all right? So that's the third thing, right? You need inserters, you need power poles, you need assemblers, and then the final thing you need is chests. We need some chests. And let's see here. We got some chests. Now that we have chests, we can put them down. So why do we need those 4 things? Is because using those 4 things, you can produce anything else that your base might need. And then I want to use circuit conditions here to do something possibly clever. Okay, well, I just spent a whole bunch of time trying to get circuits to set the recipe and then output like 50 chests or whatever I needed in here, and it just couldn't get it to work. Instead of doing it the right way, I think I'm just going to have a power switch, or like, what's the way to turn this off? Enable if the check mark equals 1. Okay, and now I can just turn it off. I don't know how to do that. Anyways, we got chests, we got assemblers, we got these things, inserters, we got power poles. We're ready to go. We got RoboPort coverage enough, but everything looks good. Let's get off this rock, shall we? What's the best space music? I do like Asteroid Ballet. That's a good one. That's what I should have playing right now. It's got 2 distinct parts in the Asteroid Ballet track. And it transitions between them somewhat abruptly. And I find it such an interesting transition. And both parts are super cool. But yeah, pretty interesting. All right. We're waiting on electromagnetic science pack. I could wait, but I won't. Let's just go to novice. I didn't drop. That was fast. That was way faster than I was thinking. What's happening with electromagnetic science pack? I would have expected us to be researching that. It's on the agricultural science belt. The agricultural science isn't working. Is that? Oh. I have an idea. I have a thought, not an idea. I have a thought as to what's we have plenty of electromagnetic science pack on novice. It is outputting in here. Unbelievable. Instead of making only agricultural science pack go this way, we need to filter spoilage here. Like so. Oh, man. And then it'll feed back in. Okay. That's hilarious. So the agricultural science was going into these active provider chests here. Wow, we're going to be able to research a ton of this stuff. Personal robo port 2, the batteries. And what else do I want? Not much. Maybe processing unit. Oh, bot speed maybe? That's fun. Right, what else do I need this for? Lightning collectors, sure. Quality 3, sure. I don't think I have enough for that. Energy shield, maybe. And then rail support foundations. I have not found that helpful yet, so I won't worry about it yet. Oh, it's just an upgrade, though. So that will be nice to have for the next time I make an outpost. right? We don't have to make more expensive elevated rails, which was what I was assuming that was. And then, yeah, Aquilo. We'll go there eventually. No worries. All right. So what are we doing here? We are using electromagnetic plants and possibly recyclers to improve the efficiency. And the main thing I want to improve the efficiency of is things like blue circuits and modules. Especially these Productivity 3 modules, which are pretty much ready to go. Well, that was easy. And I can, of course, add more. The question is, do I want to? Because I don't have that many quality modules here, and I think I would like better quality modules here. So, yeah, I should definitely change all these modules around, which I will. But first, I wanted to talk about my plans for the biter eggs, and that is to belt those instead of using bots. I think I would like maybe 2 of these running full time at least and belting them here. And why am I using yellow? I should at least use the red one so they're fast enough. I will take this belt over to where they will be burned right here. And maybe I run this a little more smart-like. Yeah, so the input will be running alongside here. And maybe I just go straight over. I think this is pretty much the line I want. Yeah, pretty much perfect, except we have a hole here. Not too beautiful, but it should work. And then we gotta get it over to here. All right, fly free, my bots. And then the biter eggs will input in here if we have enough tier 2 modules, which we have so many tier 2 modules. I should definitely only make tier 2 modules if I need to, and I should make them in the electromagnetic plants. Or something like that, and we are absolutely out of red circuits, so maybe that'll be the next thing I do. And then I also need to make sure that the belt here is actually doing something reasonable. Okay. Red circuits, plastic, blue circuits. I think blue circuits is got to be the most critical thing. Circuit first, right? Because they're consuming the red circuits at an alarming rate as well. So something like this would be my thoughts. Now we just need the sulfuric acid, and if I move all this up by 1, it'll be nice and neat. Like so. Am I ready? I think I'm ready. And that should be more blue circuits and consuming less red circuits. And I just love to clean things up. Now, is that true? Output's full. Yeah, I think we're getting more blue circuits now. The red circuits are backing up. All right, let's use electromagnetic plants for the red circuits. Something like that, except it doesn't have beacons, which is definitely not what I want. And now those are crafting red circuits probably pretty quickly. We just need plastic. Which we're out of plastic because we're out of petroleum. We're out of petroleum because we're out of bioflux. That is not great. Because soon enough these will be gone. All right, Skua. Okay, Bioflux is coming. You know, I think we've been putting Bioflux on this belt too quickly. Is that possible? Wait, how do I fix this? Okay. I don't know why my gut was saying put Bioflux on the belt slower. Because how does that help? It's still going to spoil every 2 hours. Huh. I think it's a problem of Gleba not launching enough rockets. Oh, wait, actually... Okay, I got enough. Hopefully, Gleba will build up this Bioflux. I might need more Bioflux. Working the spoilage situation. That's such a problem. I can maybe mitigate it by adding more inserters so that these will be able to find jelly more frequently. But this is the wrong way to do it. I really want to go to Gleba and make a new base instead of just trying to fix this one. Right? I don't know. Anyways, wow, we researched all those techs? That's crazy. Is it worth doing 1,000? I think I want blue circuit productivity and maybe another worker speed. Can I see the workers go faster? I didn't notice when that research finished. Oh well. Anyways, why isn't Bioflux here yet? This SKU is fast enough. Okay, it just got there. Do I want to override stack size? What does that do for me? I feel like that does something for me, but I don't know what. I feel like that's a good idea, but it's not, is it? It's not. Am I okay with them backing up on the belt? Yeah, I'm okay with that. Also, it's a lot more efficient if I do biter eggs, isn't it? Ugh, this episode is getting long. I'm not going to be able to go to Volcanus this episode, huh? Oh well, we automated productivity module 3, right? The biter eggs are getting there? That's my question. Are biter eggs flowing? No, I never added that last bit of the belt. And then change that to always work. Waiting for target to be built, yes. Okay, so now we'll have 2 of these crafting for a total of 1 biter egg a second, and we'll be able to get enough for 1 biter egg a second. We can have 50 of these electromagnetic plants. That's a lot of biter eggs. Okay. And we have a ton of tier 2 modules. We are getting oil now. Yeah, the biochambers out of Bioflux was maybe not the best. The Bioflux also is not getting where it needs to go because we need so much Bioflux. Let's just do it. Let's just have the belt of biter eggs coming down here. That's hilarious. Now, how do I do that? Should I split it here? Also, this is slow, isn't it? Pretty slow. Oh, man. Let's just split it here. Oh my gosh, this is going to be hilarious. So the biter eggs will be here. Now all I need to do is change this to biter eggs. Or is it worth not doing a biochamber there? So I don't have to worry about it getting backed up. You can make it an assembler. Why don't I just do that? So we don't have to worry about anything else. Because it's going to be more efficient anyways. So let's just simplify. Simplify, simplify, simplify. Please don't give me all that spoilage. You're going to give me all that spoilage, aren't you? You jerk. You dirty jerk. So change the bioflux. And then make this the nutrients from biter eggs. Yeah. And I mean, I could... What do I put in here? Let's see. 20 nutrients every 2 seconds. I guess I could do a speed and some efficiency. I don't know. I don't know what that does for me. And now I take this to be burned. Right over here. Alright, the loop never ends. That's the trick. The loop never ends. We're totally out of belts, I'm realizing. It's just slow. It's just slow because of gears, and the gears are slow because of not molten iron. It's just slow because we only have one of those. Alright, where was I? The Bioflux is going to the biter eggs. Is it going to make it in time? Yeah, because Bioflux just takes so long to spoil. Yeah, we got plenty of Bioflux on the belt. Okay. The biter eggs are coming here now, and I desperately need to insert them. And I only want to insert them if we need more nutrients. If it's less than 100. And now this is... I don't need to worry about this thing. It should just always take out and put it on the belt. Alright. That's a lot better. It's just a lot better. And this always inputs into this. Good. Whew. Okay. That should be more foolproof. Should be. Do I need more biter eggs on the belt? I don't think so. Because I'm getting one a second. How are the productivity modules going? They're going good. So as you can see here, did I explain this yet? We're inputting all the productivity module 3s in here that I can get. And then if anything in here is more than 200, which is probably going to be the common productivity module 3s, then I will output just the common productivity module 3s into this chest. But I suppose if we ever have 200 uncommon productivity module 3s in here, we'll also take out the common ones, because we don't need the common ones in here if we have 200 regular ones. Alright, so we got red chips now, and is this enough? It looks like no. Not enough red chips, right? Let's change these, which I don't think I really have the room to do. But I want to anyway, so we'll make it work. Ugly, but everything's still connected except that coal right there. Okay. Wait. Am I slow? Why do I feel so slow? I have power. Oh, I disabled it by hitting Alt-E. Okay. I guess I do that. Let's also add a beacon over here too. There we go. So, crafting speed between 2 and 3. And we got lots of red circuits now on the belt. Good productivity means we're conserving the green circuits. Modules, like quality, tier 1, productivity here. Okay, let's go. That was easy. And do I want these to be working? Oh, I don't want this. I don't want that speed beacon. It was hitting those things. Ah. And now we need to rejigger those green circuits. Ugh. I don't just want to redo things for the sake of redoing things, though. Let's just do the modules. So I don't need this anymore. I just want to fix this. Is it time for using recyclers to make quality things? Let's figure that out. So I want to recycle modules. Ooh, boy. I don't know. I've never really done this before, right? Yeah, I want to put quality modules in the recyclers. But then I want to, let's just put things in storage chests for now. And then I want to recycle the quality modules, and that recycled them fast. What happened? Oh, I put it in the output. Okay. So this will slowly but surely give me these outputs, and I will eventually get good quality stuff like that. And it looks like all the outputs are either common or uncommon. And it's because these modules, the inputs are... they're 5. So I'll get 1 every time, and then half the time I'll get, or a quarter of the time I'll get 2 of them. Is that how that'll work? Something like that. Yeah, okay. So this ratio won't be perfect, but it should be close. Oh, and then we're summoning red chips apparently, right? Oh yeah, right there. Okay, anyways. So the idea is that we will get the uncommon stuff, and then we'll use those uncommon things elsewhere. Do I just use bots for this? I feel like it's easier. Right? Because I want to request uncommon one, or yeah, I want to request common if we need them, or if we have enough of them in the system. So yeah, let's just use bots. I'll hook up a RoboPort. Do I have a RoboPort? You can do the logistics thing like this, except that's not where I wanted it. I wanted it like so. And it'll be stupid. All right. Read logistics network contents. Good. So if we have more than 50 common ones in the system, now we're going to have a ton of common ones in the system soon enough. How do I check that? Right here. So once the logistics bots take these and put them in a logistics chest somewhere, that number should shoot up. Okay. It shoots up. And then I will change this to tier 1s and change this to tier 1s as well. And they are already bringing me tier 2 to this chest, so gotta change that. Okay, very good. And I can dump those in there. Oh wait, how many am I requesting? Just a stack? Yeah, that's fine. I don't know. Okay. So now we're getting lots of this random stuff, and I should just use purple chests to make it easy. And then I want... I think I'm ready to blueprint this then. And parameterize it. Yeah, just set that to a parameter. Recycled item. Okay, and now I can select tier 1 uncommon and see what that looks like. We have 1 in the system. And the red wire, we're gonna have to add that every time, I guess. Okay, and then of course the final piece of the puzzle is to make sure we are making new stuff. And we'll only make those if we need more of them. If there's more than, or if there's less than, excuse me, if there's less than 200. We'll only make tier 1 modules if there's less than them in the RoboPort network. And we will only recycle them if there's more than 50 of them, I guess. So we'll always make them and we'll always recycle them. Is that what I want? I probably want like some sort of logic to be like, if we need more epic quality modules. But for now, let's just have that running nonstop. We're not being affected by beacons. No, but it was close. And then I also want some sort of requester chest making the uncommon tier 2s. Okay. And that is only if we need more... Oops. Only if we need more uncommon tier 1s. I think I said tier 2s, but tier 1s. Okay. And we... let's see. Wait, do we not have any uncommon ones? Oh, yeah, because they're going in here. So, okay, sorry. If they're less than 50 in the system, we make more, right? Cool. Same thing with uncommon tier 2s. Yeah, Maybe I don't... Maybe I just get rid of this one. So they all come here. And then dare I try to make rare? I think I do. We have enough in the system, and then I will dare to make rare tier 1s as well. Which we also have in the system. Okay. I don't really know what that does. It's mostly completely stupid and inefficient with all the bots. But that's just power, right? That's just a problem with power. We don't need green circuits. Okay, so we're out of the rare tier 1s. Oh, nice. Epic. But we have plenty of this stuff. And I think ideally I'll have circuit makers making uncommon, or like quality modules, so that I have extra uncommon stuff. I'm not just relying on the recyclers. But I think I can just recycle... more, because we have so much of it, right? Yeah, I think we do have so much of it. Okay. Okay, cool. And then we have some quality modules in our logistics network now. 13 rare, huh? Cool. And they're pretty much all down here. Yeah, they're all down there. And worker speed is better now. That's excellent for the bot bases that I have. I should have a buffer chest. Right over here, requesting all of the best quality. Why didn't that work? Oh, it's because I didn't select that. All right, so that should start to fill up with some good quality stuff. And then I can... Oh, let's see here. Do I want the best quality stuff in here or in the recyclers? I think... I don't actually know. I think here. And then certainly we can put better quality modules in the recyclers. And we've already gotten like a quality module 2 epic one. This is good. This is good. Cool. Now let me know what I messed up. I think I probably messed up a fair bit, but it's all good. Why isn't this working? Because I didn't have the blue processing units? Looks like I do, though. Ah, no, we don't. All right, guys. That's got to do it, right? That's got to do it. Was there something else I wanted to do here on Novice? Just check. I guess we can check the tier 2 modules that we're consuming versus producing. I am getting a fair bit of better productivity modules. Let's put a buffer chest up here as well, requesting all of the best productivity modules that I might have gotten. All right, cool. And yeah, we are using them in the labs, which is pretty good. I almost wonder if it's worth putting productivity not in those labs but in like yellow science, which, hear me out, the labs, you need so many productivity modules and then they all work, like they're all evenly spread out among the science, but I only have a handful of yellow science assemblers. I guess more than a handful. I'm just wondering if like that would, I don't know, help. We'll certainly put the productivity 3 in there and in the silos. I'm not sure where else would be handy. Actually, let me see here. Plus 9% and this is plus 10%. So I actually don't use these silos very much, do I? Yeah, I don't use those silos very much. So let's put these uncommon ones in our biolabs. That'll help a little bit next time we do research. Which, let's do research. Rail Support Foundations? Sure. Sure. How is our pink science? We're out? Sort of. Oh no, we got 3,000. Wait. We still got 3,000. Oh, this is like a backup because it's going on the same side of the belt as the stuff from our rocket. So we can go over to Fulgora and see how this electromagnetic science has been doing. Looks like same old, same old. Okay, those supercapacitors aren't working anymore. Let's check batteries here. How do you spell battery? All right. So in the last hour since I've made these changes, our batteries have continued to produce, perhaps. What about science? Yeah. Not much change from our peak. What about supercapacitors? Okay. That went down a fair bit. Yeah, what is the deal with our batteries? Like, I guess we're using them for uncommon and stuff. Let's just block that off. I am surprised. Where are the batteries going? Could we be using them in anything other than accumulators or supercapacitors? The answer is no. So, like, where are they going? I don't know. Our sulfuric acid is completely full, so this thing has been running non-stop. We're processing a bunch of scrap still, right? Yeah, full green belt of scrap. Yeah, our battery production went way up an hour and a half ago. Our supercapacitor went way down an hour and a half ago. Our accumulator went more or less the same from an hour and a half ago. But our science has not gone up, right? Yeah, our science has not gone up. And its battery is the bottleneck. So, I don't know. It's a little confusing for me. Are we recycling a bunch of batteries? Is that it? I don't think so. I definitely need more recyclers here, though. Interesting. Well, I think I can just do that. Is there going to be a problem here? That looks good to me. We need just RoboPort. Wait, I don't have construction bots. Whoa, that was a bit of an oversight. All that talk about you need 4 things. Well, yeah, I needed to leave my construction bots. Oh, but I did leave some construction bots. We just need to change those to... Well, I'll just add them to a RoboPort. Oh, wait. I don't have RoboPorts. All right, I'll make RoboPorts. See, this is what I was talking about. Oh, except we don't have construction bots. Oh, dear. All right, guys, we'll go back to Fulgora and add construction bots to the system. I'll fly back to Fulgora and fix it. And fix it. Well, the quality circuits on Novice was good, so I'm happy there. And we did so much research. We did so much research. That's crazy how much research we did. Now, okay, let me know if this is incorrect, but I feel like scrap recycling productivity is not that helpful. It is roughly as helpful as mining productivity, except it only works for scrap. Is that right? You mean you need fewer recyclers, but they're pretty small anyways. I guess a little bit of productivity is helpful since I can't increase the speed of those recyclers if I'm doing quality. I don't know. It seems not great. Versus like steel plate productivity is nice, right? Yeah, I don't know. What should I do? More mining productivity? No, I think more of these productivities. The rocket part productivities. Those are nice. Artillery shell damage, artillery shell range, shooting speed. Yeah, we'll continue to do those. I'll travel to the space platform once the Vulture gets here. Go back to Fulgora and fix all that stuff. Whoa! Spider eggs? You kidding me? You kidding me? Why? Come on, guys. Whoa! Look at all those biter eggs. This is a problem. That is a crazy problem. Why couldn't I didn't put inserters. I didn't put inserters? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. That's absolutely hilarious. Oh my gosh. Well, calm down, biters. You're fine. All right, I just built a heating tower. Why didn't it work? Ugh, I need to get rid of that flamethrower. Okay, it's up. That is a little embarrassing. Not gonna lie. Do I have more heating towers? I do have more heating towers, so I can just do this a little sort of temporarily. Unbelievable. Well, that was fun. Really fun. Really, really, really fun, you guys. Y'all take care until the next video.